Hi students, in this lecture we are going to discuss about SCR protection because SCR has wide range of applications in the industry. So we have to concentrate on SCR protection, right? So coming to this, in this lecture we are going to discuss about two issues, important issues regarding SCR protection. The first one is DI by dt protection and the second one is dV by dt protection, right? So coming to the first issue here, dI by dt protection. So for conceptually, first point, consider when SCR triggered, that means when SCR triggered, IG is available. When SCR triggered, SCR starts its conduction, that means IA not equal to 0. Okay, when SCR triggered, SCR starts its conduction. In that case, assume if dIA by dt is more, that means rate rate of rise of anode current is more. That means anode current increases with fast rate. That means dIA by dt is more simply. In this case, when the rate of rise of anode current is more, in this case we can see the formation of local hotspots in the SCR layers. As a result of this, SCR will be damaged. Right? So this is the problem due to if dI by dt or rate of rise of current is more. So coming to here, the concept behind the formation of local hotspots. For that, we have to consider 4-layer diagram here. 4-layer diagram. Right? This is P and this one is N, P, N, and this is anode current and this is cathode current. So now here the anode current, this discussion is after triggering, there SCR is conducting. So that's why here anode current is passing from anode to cathode. So but our assumption is if rate of rise of anode current is more, that is dIA by dt is more. Technically what it means, the anode current, increase in anode current with a fast rate. Due to this fast rate, concentrate this point here. Due to this fast rate increase in anode current, it choose a narrow path, it choose a narrow path to flow from anode to cathode through SCR layers. SCR layers. Right. So this is the narrow path, anode current path through the SCR layers due to fast rate in increase in anode current, that is due to di by dt, high di by dt. So in this case, current is choosing, IA is choosing narrow path, and it takes some more time to distribute throughout the SCR layers. But in this case, where di by dt is more, in this case, IA choose narrow path. That means this is the red line is the narrow path chosen by the IA. But remaining paths, remaining space, remaining this SCR layers, in the remaining part of space of the SCR layers, there is no current. So due to that, the remaining layer, the space in the SCR, other than the narrow path, which one is allowing the anode current, remaining part of the SCR layers will offer more resistance because there is no current passing remaining part of the layers. So due to that, those particular paths or layers will offer more resistance, and the narrow region current is passing. So P is IA square, or this is very high due to high resistance and fast rate in IA. So we can see I square R losses are more. That means I square R losses means heat is more in the SCR layers. This heat is more in the narrow region only where the current is passing. So this temperature or heat is concentrating on the particular spots in that narrow region. So that particular spot will be damaged due to high temperature concentrating on particular spots. So these spots is called local hot spots. Local hot spots. So this is the concept behind how to form or formation of local hot spots. Right. So the reason to see the formation of local hot spots means due to fast rate of rise in anode current, that is high di by dt. So the current will not distribute throughout the layers. It only choose a narrow region. The remaining region of SCR layers having high resistance because no conduction. So due to that high resistance offering by the SCR layers, we can see a more amount of heat losses. That heat is concentrating on a particular spots in the narrow region, that spots will be damaged. If the spots will be damaged, means total SCR will be damaged. Right. So this is the issue. We have to protect the SCR from high di by dt. Right. We have to protect the SCR from high values of di by dt. That means in the two cases we can protect the SCR from this problem. One is make an arrangement to spread the IA throughout the layers. So that is not possible. And another point is, that is our consideration, how to decrease this magnitude, di by dt magnitude, decrease this di by dt magnitude. How we can decrease change in current? That is, we can decrease or we can reduce this change in current, rate of rise of current, by placing an element inductor in series with SCR, by connecting an inductor. So what is the property of inductor here? It can oppose sudden change in current, that is change in current with respect to time. So inductor will take responsibility to reduce or to decrease change in current. So in this case, we can reduce di by dt. So in this, how to connect an inductor in series with SCR, Now this is the SCR circuit. The SCR always connect in series with the load. This is the circuit. This is supply voltage. Now the inductor here connected, and this one is the load. Let us suppose R load. This is the R suffix L, R load. Now this is the inductor which is connected in series with SCR, can take responsibility to decrease high values of di by dt. That means it will oppose change in current, sudden change in current. Okay, right. So coming to the next issue here, the next one is second one, dV by dt protection. That is protection against where rate of rise of anode voltage is more. Right. dV by dt protection. Very simple discussion. First, when apply supply voltage or anode voltage, when apply voltage to the SCR, this is the SCR circuit diagram. So SCR always must connect in series with the load only, that is the circuit. When voltage applied to the SCR, first point, assume if rate of rise of anode voltage, if rate of rise of voltage, applied voltage across the SCR more, that means dV by dt is more. First point. And when SCR is in forward blocking mode, before triggering, SCR is in forward blocking mode. In the forward blocking mode, there we can see junction J2 is reverse biased. There we can see the formation of width of depletion layer. So due to that, we can see the formation of junction capacitance. And coming to when supply voltage, rate of rise of supply voltage is more, and the junction capacitance is existed when SCR is in forward blocking mode. So there we can see a charging current passing through the reverse biased junction, that is Cj junction capacitance into change in supply voltage, rate of rise of anode voltage or supply voltage, that is dV by dt. If this dV by dt is more, this IC also more. So as a result of this, if this IC charging current due to junction capacitance and the change in voltage, this IC is coming to the picture. If IC is more than the latching current, this is the process or the first step to conduct the SCR. If the anode current IC is passing through the anode to cathode, it acts as anode current. If IC is more than the IL, that is latching current, SCR will conduct. But this is not desirable operation. Because the SCR conducts. This is the desirable. SCR conducts only when gate pulse is applied. When gate current or gate supply or gate pulse is applied to the gate or to the SCR. So, in this case, when gate pulse is available, SCR is conducting. In this case, we can control turn-on instance of the SCR. But coming to this case, when charging current due to high dV by dt, the charging current available in the SCR is more than latching current. So it is that is the case when the current is, this IC acts as a gate current in this. Now the conducting current is more than the latching current. So that is enough to conduct the SCR without having any gate pulse or gate current. So there we can't control turn-on instance or control the conduction of SCR. So that's why this operation, the conduction of SCR due to IC, that one is not desirable. So due to IC, due to high dV by dt, coming to this, due to high dV by dt, the charging current IC is equal to Cj into junction capacitance into dV by dt. This IC existed due to high dV by dt, IC more than the latching current. So this IC now acts as a gate current. Now this is conduction current more than the latching current. That is the favorable step or condition to conduct the SCR, to turn on the SCR. Now in this process there is no topic or there is no gate triggering. So whatever the method without having gate triggering, that turn on method is not desirable. So this one is called false triggering. Due to high dV by dt, we can see false triggering occurred in the SCR. So false triggering is undesirable. So we have to prevent or we have to avoid this false triggering. So we have to avoid this false triggering. So concentrate this series. When dV by dt is more, the current at the junction IC due to Cj into dV by dt is more. If this IC is more than latching current, SCR will turn on irrespective of applying the gate pulse. So this is called a false triggering. So we have to avoid or prevent the SCR from this false triggering only. So what is the method is simply here, what is the reason to see this false triggering? High dV by dt. The magnitude of dV by dt is high. In this case only the above problem is occurred. So we have to reduce this change in voltage. By placing, there is an electrical element, by placing capacitor. So this is the capacitor can oppose sudden change in or change in voltage. So now we can use this capacitor to oppose sudden change or sudden rise in dV by dt. So capacitor will reduce high dV by dt. High dV by dt means sudden change in voltage. So where we can place this capacitor, whether in series or in parallel. The voltage elements always must connect in parallel. That's why the capacitor is a parallel element and inductor is a series element. Now the capacitor is connect in this case. The capacitor connect in parallel to SCR PS. So now capacitor is connected here. Capacitor is connected. This is CS, let us suppose. CS. Right. This capacitor will decrease high amount of dV by dt. So here one very important point here. When voltage, consider this circuit, when Vs applied by switch on the supply, now SCR means capacitor starts its charging. Capacitor starts its charging in this path. So this discussion is before the triggering the SCR. Means this discussion happen or occurring in the when SCR is in forward blocking mode, before the triggering only. So now SCR choosing this path to charge. So SCR charging voltage VC, its maximum charging voltage is always supply voltage. That is VC maximum is equal to supply voltage. Okay, right. Coming to here, when SCR triggered, when IC is given, that means triggering is given, SCR starts conduction. So in this instant, the capacitor starts its discharge. Capacitor starts discharge in the path. Capacitor starts discharge in this path. This is the path. Black line, arrow. So the discharging current is I. This is the discharging current, let us suppose ID. So now here, when CS capacitor, when SCR starts conduction, SCR acts as a short circuit line or a closed switch, and capacitor choose this path. Concentrate the black arrow to discharge its voltage. Means we can see discharging current in this arrowhead direction. So now discharging current ID is passing through the SCR. If it is ID is more, this will damage the SCR. That is the point I would like to convey. So when SCR conducts and CS capacitor choose the path to discharge its voltage. Discharge means their discharging current is passing. If the discharging current is high, it will again damage the SCR. So there is a chance to damage the SCR. So we have to prevent the SCR from this, or we have to protect SCR from this high values of discharging current by placing current limiting resistor in series with capacitor. Okay, right. So now see this circuit. This is the complete circuit to protect the SCR from high dV by dt. Right. So now when SCR, in this case, when SCR starts conduction after giving the, so it acts as a short circuit line after giving the gate pulse. Now before conducting SCR, as we discussed, this is the path. So in that case, before SCR conducts, capacitor starts conduction, means capacitor starts charging. So when SCR conducts after giving the gate pulse, it chooses this path to discharge its voltage. So this is the discharging current ID. So to limit this discharging current, we are placing RS. Here RS is the current limiting resistor and CS is the capacitor connected in parallel with the SCR to protect the SCR from high values of dV by dt. So, right, coming to important point here, the arrangement of the circuit to protect the SCR from dV by dt, high dV by dt. So that is called the circuit called snubber circuit. That is called snubber. Very important. Snubber circuit. Snubber circuit is the one to protect the SCR from high dV by dt. That is the circuit. A resistor, the branch, a resistor RS in series with capacitor and connected this branch. This is, look at this. This is the snubber circuit connected in parallel to SCR. Okay, right. So coming to this design of snubber circuit, for that consider the element which is oppose the dV by dt, which can oppose the dV by dt, that is only capacitor I am taking. Here I am not taking current limiting resistor. So this dV by dt protection discussed in our the topic existed, this problem existed before the triggering only, or before the conduction of SCR only. That means this problem only arises when SCR is in forward blocking mode. In the forward blocking mode, at reverse bias junction, we can see the formation of junction capacitance. So here we can replace SCR in this. When SCR is in forward blocking mode, we can replace SCR with the junction capacitance, because in the forward blocking mode SCR acts as an open switch, but there is a capacitance exists in the open terminals also. So simply we can replace SCR with the junction capacitance. So coming to the circuit diagram here, now the SCR replaced with a junction capacitance Cj, and snubber circuit protecting capacitor CS and connected to the load having a resistance RL, load resistance. Now the supply is Vs, right? So these two are in parallel. The total capacitance here Cs plus Cj, parallel capacitors can add. Now this acts as a RC circuit. This is C, total C. Now this is RL, Vs here. This is RL, RC circuit. In RC circuit, the voltage across capacitor Vs is equal to supply voltage Vc is equal to Vs into 1 minus e power minus t by tau, where tau is equal to R into C. Okay, right. Coming to here, the voltage across the capacitor Vc, that is Vc is equal to, we know the response voltage across the capacitor in RC circuit. So that is V into, that is supply voltage Vs into 1 minus e power minus t by tau, where tau is time constant, that is R into RL into total capacitance. So we know that where C is equal to, what is this? C is equal to Cj plus Cs. Okay. So now derivate this dVc by dt. So to find the condition for the maximum dV by dt, how to derivate it? So we can get Vs into e power minus t by tau into 1 by tau. So where dVc by dt, so that is the voltage dV by dt. So simply we can write Vs by tau e power minus t by tau. So at where this one will maximum, at t is equal to 0, this part will be maximum. That means dVc by dt max is equal to Vs by tau. Right. So maximum dV by dt across the S here. Now here dVc by dt maximum. So from here only, that is equal to Vs by tau. We know that tau is equal to RL into C, that is equal to Vs by RC. So this must be less than or equal to given dV by dt, permissible limit. So dV by dt rating. So in the designer itself has given there is a permissible limits of dV by dt rating. Right. This maximum dV by dt must be less than or equal to rated dV by dt. From here we can calculate CS. Where we can calculate CS. So we will give the values dV by dt rating and everything. From this relation we can calculate capacitance, where we can connect the parallel to the SCR to reduce the dV by dt value. And coming to how to calculate RS in the snubber circuit. What are the elements here? RS and CS. CS we can calculate from this relation. Now we are going to see RS. Right. To find RS, Consider when SCR starts conduction. When SCR is in conduction, means when SCR is in turn on, so it's simply replaced as a short circuit line. Now we can see capacitor starts discharge in this path. So this is the discharging current. Let us suppose ID is the discharging current. So we have to find ID. Now what is the maximum capacitor charging voltage? So for any capacitor, the maximum stored charged voltage is equal to supply voltage, that is Vs. And in that path, the resistance is Rs. So when SCR is triggered, this circuit is like this. When SCR is triggered, SCR acts as a, let us suppose, now this is the SCR, only this is R. Now this one acts as a voltage source. Let us suppose this is the voltage source having a maximum charging voltage is equal to Vs, right? So now the SCR is conducting means SCR is replacing with the short circuit line. This is Rs and discharging current is passing in this direction. Let us suppose ID is the discharging current. ID is equal to, so ID discharging maximum discharging current, ID maximum is equal to, so VC maximum by its path resistance, that is Rs. So coming to here, discharging current ID maximum is equal to, we can get Vs supply voltage by Rs. So in the sum, there will be given ID and Vs. We can calculate simply from this relation. We can calculate Rs. So this is the designing of snubber circuit. So refer Bimara textbook. There are a nice models given, to exercise models given. So once solve those sums, you can understand more very clearly about snubber circuit and its protection. Okay, and thank you so much. Here, protection against what we discussed in this lecture. What we discussed in our lecture here, protection against di by dt. For di by dt, conclusion points we connected in series with inductor in series with SCR. For dV by dt, what is the element? A capacitor, but there is a current limiting also, Rs, and capacitor is connected in parallel to, this branch is connected in parallel to SCR to protect high amount of dV by dt. This is called snubber circuit. So now total SCR circuit is appearing like this. This is the SCR connected in series with the load RL. Now let us suppose here the supply voltage is Vs and the circuit is, here have to place inductor in series with SCR. Here, right, inductor in series with SCR, and to protect, this inductor is protect against IDI by dt, and this arrangement is connected in parallel. This is Rs and Cs to protect against dV by dt. So this is the circuit diagram to protect SCR against di by dt and dV by dt. I di by dt and dv by dt. Thank you so much.